Arwen, set the beat, I flow. Whoa. Set the beat, I flow. Whoa.
Alright, it's counting down, baby. Yeah, baby. I've been prepping for this, just trying to get things ready for stream. You guys a nice little experience here today. Some lovely information. This is just about information. Educating the people. What's up, folks? It's your boy MMG Smurf here. And before we get started, we do have our King of the Hill event that'll start today at 6 p.m. Eastern. It's a $5 free event, so first person gets $5 if you're registered in our Discord matchmaking and reward system. You can also earn tickets throughout the event, and there's a second and third place, as well as you earn tickets for what are known as bounties, aka getting streaks or beating certain people during the event. So that's going to be happening after this, shortly after this. But first, what this is all about is how Money Match Gaming is taking our earnings from streaming. So there's different earnings that we get from streaming. We're taking those earnings and then we're putting them in the Tron blockchain, the Tron token, and compounding those via certain things. So it's financials. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I don't necessarily advise. I don't advise you to do anything that I do. Do your research. This is a do your own research type of situation, because you can lose all of your money. So let's try on doing something like this. You have to do your own research, but this is what we've been able to do to provide for our prize pools. So we have a $5 event tonight. I'm going to show you guys something which is pretty much just provided for that prize pool already in the last 24 hours, especially if you see me stream yesterday. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head over to, let me go to the main page first. I'm going to go over to this website called Bankroll, BNKR. There's an X now for their second token. Oops, and let me turn this music down. It's competing with me. Competing at the whole beginning of that. But so there's this website called Bankroll.network, and you can access this via the Tronlink app. So I'm going to scroll this down. Tronlink app kind of looks like this, like a little airplane. And it's blue, and there's an application on iOS and Android, and then there's a Chrome extension. So you use Tronlink with this type of website, but you can also just visit it. So you can go bankroll.network, and then the beauty of this site is that they have what is called a farm, a liquidity farm. So you provide liquidity and you earn tokens. So it's very similar to the staking process if you're familiar with staking on DLive or any other cryptocurrency projects. If you're not, I recommend you look up the term staking, which basically just means that you lock a currency or a token for a certain amount of time, and then you earn interest on that. So very similar to like a savings account type of situation, which more people are familiar with. Before I look at this site, it says that I have about $3 to claim and 7 available. It just says available, but 7 dividends. So I'm going to click on to see that, though. So I'm going to click on this farm right here, or this pool, which is a BNKR X and BNKR pool. So BNKR is worth probably like 40 something cents right now, and BNKR X is probably worth like 20 or 30 cents right now. And I can check that to be certain, but I'm kind of just guessing, and based on the price. So I'm going to claim these 7 divs, though. I'm going to show you how we compound it first, and then I'm going to show you where we got the initial earnings for this, and we can do it, and we're going to do it somewhere else. So this is all going to be done. I want to keep this underneath a 20-minute video, so like 10 minutes or something like that. Anyways, we're going to claim these. So I'm able to push claim. It'll pop open my Tronlink wallet, and it'll ask me to sign it, pretty much. That's what it's called. It's called signing it. I'll accept that. It'll tell me that I could view it on TronScan. I could watch the whole transaction process go through and be confirmed. But I know it's going to happen. And so, one thing that I can do also, it's for you guys, go to my wallet right now, and I'll look at this. Oops, not Bankroll. I want to look at Banker X. Oops. And so it hasn't gone through. We're waiting on this guy to update. Wow. I'm imagine this is more my computer because it's humming extra loud right now. Can't receive the data. So yeah, oops, we don't want to claim again. We want to deposit, but oh, okay, it's showing up there though. So I wanted to show you guys it and reject that. I wanted to show you guys it in the wallet, but it's taking a while to show up here. My data is, I don't know why, it's just taking a while to show up. But we claimed 7, right? And so I'll let you know. I had an empty banker fund before that, or BNKR fund before that. And if I were to click deposit right now, you can see I have 8, and so I cleared it out, and so it was like 7 point something. So it gave me all that. That's all new. And then I have some BNKR sitting here, and so I'll show you kind of how I have that. Oops, or actually it's kind of even right now. So what I do, I'm gonna do what I typically do. So I got that 8 BNKRX, right? And so this is how I compound it. And then I'll go over here. I'll click BNKRX in the tab. I'll click trade. I want to keep it all within the system. I could also do this on justswap.io, and I've done that in some other videos. And then I'm going to go to sell. So I'm going to sell BNKR, and I have 8. So I'm going to sell, I'm going to sell 4, which is 50 Tron. So I would say sell 4. So give me that 50 Tron. 50 points. So I'm going to copy that exact amount. And then I'm going to go over to swap. I want to get swap X. Actually, let me see what the hell swap X is. Oops. I could have sold the banker X over it. I mean, that's what I was just in. Yeah. So I'm going to go to swap, and then I'm going to buy BNKR. So I'm going to paste that amount in. I'm going to say buy. It's going to give me 2.8 BNKR. I already have some sitting, so I'm just kind of showing you guys this right now for the purpose of this being like a tutorial type of video. So that's going to give me more BNKR, which is actually worth more anyways. But it's not evenly split right now. So afterwards, I'm actually going to split everything after the video and make it more even and really compound it. But need to wait for that all to load up. So now I have my new tokens. I've split the stack, and so I'm going to put 4 banker BNKRX. That's what it's asking me. I'm just going to deposit that, and it's going to match the equivalent. I need to have at least 2.9 BNKR to do that, and I do. I have way more than that because of this. So I do that. And there it go. And so that's how you use one of these farms and take your earnings and compound them. If I were to click on that, it's already earned. It's earned 1 cent. It earned 1 cent USDT since I staked that. That's really quick. But that's because I have like $88. It says worth staked. I didn't start with that much. It was like 20 and 15 or something like that, but prices go up, so and they go down. But that's what we've been doing. At some point I'm going to take earnings out of this stuff, split it into Tron, wait, when I feel like market's right. And so that's part of the, you have to know what you're doing. How do we get these earnings to begin with? So the next portion of things, I just want to go into like how do we get our initial Tron, because I didn't just buy a bunch of Tron and be like, yo, I'm just gonna, because like, where do you even get Tron, this and this, and I'm not gonna explain that necessarily in this one. This is kind of for like if you're a D-Live streamer in the D-Live ecosystem. I can make other videos specific to just how to get Tron, but you can also just figure that out. But if you're a D-Live streamer, let's go over to D-Live real quick. This is the D-Live website, dlive.tv. It's one of the places where we're streaming today, streaming to quite a few different places. One of them is vim.tv, another blockchain website. Actually, we're not on Vim today, but I'm still giving them that shout out on the Hive blockchain. So in D-Live, you earn lemons, which come from this chest right here. So if I were to open up this chest right now, I could say distribute rewards, and anybody who's in stream that's been watching or lurking or typing, depending on your engagement, you're going to get more lemons from this chest, and then you can donate those lemons back to the stream. Here at Money Match Gaming, when you donate those lemons to the stream, you earn tickets, in our Discord matchmaking reward system, which you can then use to battle other players in our matchmaking system, earn more tickets, and cash out actual prizes, which makes it a lot easier for viewers and gamers to utilize the lemons versus, because you need like a whole bunch otherwise to cash out, and you pretty much have to be a streamer, so viewers can't just cash out like they used to be able to. So we've made it so they still can. Obviously nobody watching and blah 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 on D Live right now because we're doing this really lonesome type. And sometimes people just don't claim because they haven't been viewing long enough, so that's also a thing, and they get like, you notice because like the files will come in. Anyways, the beauty of D Live, which we want to show today, I only got a few more minutes, is the staking portion. So this is where we really got the gains to play around in Tron. So you see right now we have my stake stat. My total stake is 50,000 in this wallet right now. And this is not where this is not our original wallet, but this is a more of experimental wallet where we wanted to earn small gains. So annualized return on our 50,000 stake is 32% today. This number will fluctuate. I like to tell people it's like 15 to like 35% for normies, just anybody. You don't have to be a streamer. You can just stake BTT. And today it's 100+% for partners. So partners will actually get both of those. They'll get the 100 and the 30%. And I like to tell people usually partners is 65 to 100+% per day because you do get both of those, and it usually equals about that much. And so we're going to collect that 45 BTT. And then this is another situation where we're compounding our return. And so this is more small, really small experimental account. I think 50,000 BTT at the time was like $20 that I just sent from the other account. But what we do is we'd say 45 because I believe that's the amount I have. I would click stake in. It's going to lock that in there for 2 weeks if I want to withdraw it. It's going to take at least 2 weeks if I want to withdraw it. But it's just locked in there. I still have it, and it's going to earn me interest per day of 30%. Not per day, per year. So you can break that down. You like divide that by like 365, and that's how much you're gonna get per day. Unless you're a partner, and then you 130 divided by 365, and that's how much you're getting per day. And so we actually are D-Live partners. Oh my goodness. And so we're gonna switch our wallet really quickly. Go over here. And this is really just about compounding today. There's a whole bunch of other farms and stuff like that, but this is kind of just going to explain it all. So we have 4,600 BTT to claim right there. We already claimed like $3 from the other one. Oops, I don't know what I did that was wrong. It's probably not allowed. It's probably like $1 or so. Let's check that. Yeah, $1.27. So, but we're like at what, 3, 4 something before we started the stream. That's not bad. But we're gonna take that dollar. Typically, this is what we were doing beforehand. We were taking that dollar and we would restake that. Currently, for this wallet at least, we're not. This wallet has actually just been doing payouts to tournaments and prize pools and stuff like that for Money Match Gaming. But we do have 86 BTT staked up over here. So we get that withdrawal. They'll also send us another automatic withdrawal at like, I don't know why it's going so slow today for the balances in the wallet, but it'll send us another withdrawal at like 5 something. I forgot what time it is exactly, but it's 5 something each day. It sends us a withdrawal. I have the exact same situation going. Dang, because this is all messed up. It's not showing. Oh my goodness. Let me close some of these. I'm like, because I really want to see this one thing. I'm going to show you guys. We're also in Wink, which pretty much does the exact same thing. It sends a bunch of that, bunch of Tron to us daily. Not a bunch, but like 1 or 2 Tron daily, which to me is perfectly fine because that's a nice little return on like 400 Tron that's just sitting there, which I can withdraw pretty much at any time. Yeah. So that's how we are. We here at Money Match Gaming are compounding our earnings from DLive.tv. How do we get that initial BTT? We took our lemons and we sold them to PayPal, like to United States dollars, and then we just bought BTT with that, the amount of like half of the amount of lemons, and we kept the rest in our PayPal account. So we took You know, it's like, imagine being a streamer and having finally met your sub goal, and you got $200 or $100 in the case of Twitch. They finally paid you that $100. We would have took 50 of that dollars and kept it in PayPal for doing whatever we wanted with our stream, and then we took 50 of it and we bought BTT and started to compound that BTT every day for over a year. And then now we're making like $5, $7, seven. It's like $7 to $10 depending on the day. After 1 year of compounding, if we did it again, if we just only compounded this year, I think it would have got to like, dude, it's dumb. It would have been dumb this last year, but it's okay. We're doing other things to get that around, because eventually you do got to use your earnings. Otherwise, what are they for? Anyways, none of this is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but hopefully this has been educational to you guys. Don't forget, today we have our King of the Hill event, which starts in about 6 minutes or so. It might be running it at like 6:30 though. Check our Discord for information about that. That's in all of our social media profiles in the About section / all over the profiles, where you can just write something and we'll respond and give it to you. But yeah, that's it for today. See you guys next time.